What's up? So check this out. Y'all, I'm tired. Yesterday, after I finished doing all three of the videos that I put up, in case you did not see them, you should check them out. I did all them videos, y'all, and then I had to cook a whole meal. And I cooked Cornish hens with ranch potatoes and honey vegetables, California blend. And that shit took a little while to cook. So I ain't finished, and the food wasn't done until like 6:30. I got acid reflux. I can't go to sleep until at least 2 hours later because I gotta sit up. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really get to sleep until late last night, and I'm exhausted today. I'm so tired. Y'all don't even understand. Like on my way home, you dig? I almost died because my eyes wouldn't stay open while I was driving. I was driving so fast because I was like, just hurry up and get home, and then you could just lay down. And I lay down, and I can't fall asleep right away. I'm always like wired and shit from work. So I come in here and I put on Black Ink Crew Chicago so I could watch it, right? You know, for my notes and shit, right? So I have it on my head and I go back and watch it again and make my notes. I'm just explaining to y'all what I normally do, like y'all give a fuck, but you know, I'm gonna do that anyway. And I had to stop. I had to pause this shit. It's paused right now. Because I have to say this shit. I have to say it because I feel aggravated in this moment, but I'm still too tired to actually sit up and you know, do all the extra shit that I normally do for these videos. Okay? So if y'all love me, y'all fuck with me. And I want to say that I love everybody. I appreciate y'all so much. I posted you know, a tweet that I tweeted earlier on Instagram, and everybody, so many people commented and told me not to stop doing my channel and how I make them feel better. And I'm sorry, like, because I felt like you know, I don't ever like to portray myself like I'm having some type of pity party. But fuck, sometimes you just be feeling a type of way. I try my best to do my videos, but it's hard, you know, when you work and shit, it's hard. You be tired and this shit take energy. You know what I'm saying? But I still, you know, get up here, do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all enjoy it and shit like that. And then I gotta get the comments about where the camera at and hearing the echo in my house. I'm like, I'm sorry I got tall ceilings. I ain't got no rugs yet. I got a fucking PayPal if you want to help me out though. You know what I'm saying? It's on my page up there at the top. You dig? Excuse me. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you forget sometimes why you do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So when everybody was saying how much they love my channel and don't, you know, don't stop doing what I'm doing. Even Teddy Rucks came out the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it, and I just wanted to tell everybody that I love y'all, and I'm gonna keep on making videos to make y'all feel better because it reminds me that I have a gift and that helps people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. So anyway, all that sweet shit out the way. So I'm watching this shit, and I think something is wrong with Ryan. Like, I was so aggravated watching it. I'm sleep as fuck, but I'm so aggravated in my sleep about how this nigga is talking to Cat. Now, if y'all seen this shit, if y'all watch Black Ink Crew Chicago, y'all know Ryan got some issues with people leaving. And I tried to be sensitive about it, but I can't anymore because I, for one, have lost plenty of people in my fucking life, okay? Maybe not as tragically, but when you lose people, you fucking lose people. You know what I'm saying? And he complaining about his mama leaving like my daddy dead. Like, you complaining about a motherfucker leaving for a little while and coming back, like you adding that to the history of why you feel this way. Like, granted, your sister died, bruh. My daddy died. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my grandparents are dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was alive long enough to have formed solid relationships with these people that were very close to me, especially my daddy. That shit feel unreal because you feel like, you know what I'm saying, somebody that close. Yeah, aunties, uncles, friends, okay, fine. But when a fucking parent dies, it almost feel like you supposed to be with them in some type of way. And yes, they are with you. But I mean, the fact that you can't talk to them, like your brain don't exactly comprehend that because that is outside of what you know as normal. You know what I'm saying? Like physically, all of that. So I had like serious like, mind warp shit going on when my dad died. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? My dad been dead since April 2009, you feel me? It's what is it, November 2015, and I still cry hard as fuck about that shit some days. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be all right. I gotta be grateful for the people that I do have, and when they do leave me, I know I'm gonna miss them, but that's why I'm gonna love them while they're here. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga Ryan need to learn that, okay? Listen to me, I'm trying to tell you, okay? This is what I'm telling you about loss, because I've lost, okay? I've lost a lot. Katrina was fucking ridiculous. Like, imagine that shit, bro. Like, all that shit happened in the span of 5 years. I lost my house. We had to move. I lost everything that I knew, okay? And then as soon as I'm starting to get over that shit, in college, doing good, about to graduate, and my fucking daddy died. Complications in surgery from getting his lung removed, having cancer. Okay? Like, make me, like, okay, my daddy was my fucking safety net. Like, my daddy was a protective, very, he was hard as fuck on me, but I swear to God, I know my daddy loved me. He always told me he loved me, no matter what. No matter how crazy he act, he always said, ain't nobody love you more than me. And now that he's gone, I feel that more than anything, because that loss is grave. Okay? So I'm saying all this and being long-winded and tired because I'm trying to make y'all understand that I understand. Okay, and I can feel that, and I empathize with that. Not just sympathize, but I empathize with that. But at the end of the day, my nigga, you cannot continue to flip out on the people that you work with because they may possibly change careers or move on as far as their job is concerned in their life. That does not mean they're dead. That does not mean y'all not gonna talk. That does not mean y'all not gonna have smoke sessions no more, okay? That does not mean they not gonna come to the tattoo parlor at some certain times and holler at you, shit like that. If these people your people, they gonna be your people. But at the end of the day, in life, you go through stages and people come in and out of your life, and that ain't got nothing to do with loyalty, and they ain't got nothing to do with love. That's got to do with how people change. When people get married, have kids, shit changes for them. So their priorities change. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, and you should understand that, because your kid is a priority for you. So if I was you, I'd be worrying about seeing my kid instead of worrying about whether these motherfuckers gonna be leaving the shop and going to conventions and going to jail and making records and going get on record labels and shit. Like, you can't be mad about other people's blessings and expect you to have blessings yourself. You fucking up the way you come in that Cat. And she said, like, for, you know what I'm saying? So Cat was going to this convention, y'all. Okay, first he was mad last episode about the photo shoot, all jealous and shit, standing in the back looking like fucking Lorenz Tate in the Ashanti video, Rain on Me. That's when I started liking her. Anyway, so for me, like, watching him go off on her like that and then keep using that excuse of losing people is starting to piss me off, because I done lost people and I don't respond to motherfuckers like that. Like, at the end of the day, I'm about to get married to a motherfucker and it's till death do us part as far as I'm concerned, but you don't know where a relationship can go. And I ain't about to be spazzing out on people because I don't know what the future holds. Like, you going crazy, my nigga. You can't do that to yourself. You can't keep thinking like that. And you definitely can't be basing all your fucking emotions off what other people are doing. You need to get your life together, bro. You acting like a crazy fucking person. I'm about to call you a bitch, but this is beyond that. This is definitely beyond bitchdom. But the way you reacted to Cat is definitely bitchdom. And you know who else a bitch? I'm not gonna say you are a bitch, okay? Because I don't want anybody to be upset at me, okay? But you niggas act like bitches. I'm gonna tell you why you niggas act like bitches. For you act like a bitch. Because you said that and didn't say a fucking word in multiple situations where you knew the shit was wrong. For instance, that situation with Don and Charmaine. You know he fucked Charmaine and he's spazzing, and you never tell this nigga that he wrong. Ryan sitting up there spazzing on Cat, and you sitting up there like a fucking 5-year-old with your finger in your mouth, not saying a goddamn thing, talking about you got feelings for this woman, and you know goddamn well, just like you said in the confessional, that he was tripping out and that you can't get mad. Now, you may feel like that just because you don't want him to be mad when you go do your thing with your music. That might be what that really is. But at the end of the day, it doesn't even fucking matter. You can't sit up there and bite your tongue when shit like this is going down and expect people to look at you like you got a backbone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. Like, you sit up there and talk about you gonna believe your brother no matter what, and you sit there silent while this nigga spazzes and acts like this is Cat's fault that he told her he didn't want to go to the event and now he's changed his mind, but it's too fucking late. Like, that ain't her fault. Talking about his loyalty. Man, get the fuck out of here with this loyalty shit, man. My nigga, bye. Okay, that's how I feel about it. Bye. Okay? So Ryan and his mama go get some chicken and waffles. Mama cute. And they had this conversation about when she left when he was a kid. And she said it was a reason why he left. Because he talking about, you know, you left me, how you gonna be in my life and show me loyalty and then leave and abandon me. And it's like, well, nigga, you sitting up here having a conversation with your mama who you say know you better than anybody. So obviously your mama is still in your life and your mama wasn't just gone like forever in the way that you reacting. And I know as a kid you don't know how you're gonna react, but as an adult you need to check your shit. Because even in the conversation Ryan having with his mama, he not even really paying attention to what she's saying. Shit was happening in their relationship. He even said himself that one time she came home and his daddy said, don't let her inside. Like, obviously, their relationship was tumultuous and it wasn't a healthy relationship or environment for you or for them. So they had to do what the fuck they had to do. Okay? So I don't know how still having both parents in your life, even though they're not together anymore, is some fucking huge disloyal act. And now you have to look at every time somebody does something in their life that doesn't include you as disloyal. This shit is kind of unreal right now. I don't know if he like over exaggerating this issue for us or what. But like it's kind of getting too much with this same fucking issue with him and having this huge problem with people doing shit for themselves. So Ford just went and met with this A&R rep for Epic Records. And I'm going to tell you that I don't like him. I don't like the type of dude that he is, the A&R rep. Like, first of all, when I first see him, you look like one of those annoying ass white boys that think they know everything about hip hop because they grew up listening to Grandmaster Flash and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, wearing fucking stupid hats and all of that and just not giving a fuck about the art. It's all about the money for you. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm just making an assumption from what I'm seeing on television, okay? This motherfucker annoys me, and I feel like I see that a lot in these A&R people that they put on the shows to meet with these artists. They're all like these annoying ass white dudes, like, or real quiet suspect ass black dudes. Like, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, is that like being a lawyer? Do you have to be a Grammy person to be an A&R rep? Like, what the fuck is that about? Anyway, but the dude basically tells him that he doesn't know what lane to put him in. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean you don't know what lane to put him in? He raps. He's black. It'll probably be, you know, like alternative slash, you know what I'm saying, like underground hip hop or whatever. But at the end of the day, what the fuck you mean what lane? Like, what are you talking about? Talking about you confused about who he is and he tattoos. Why is that fucking confusing to you? He's a rapper who fucking tattoos. Niggas need jobs. I ain't about to be out here broke because just like you said, everybody, you know, ain't the 1% that make it in this business. And it's a hard life and all of that shit that you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude just rubbed me the wrong way and everybody be like, oh, but that's the truth of this business. And it's like, at the end of the day, you'll never know what pop until you put the shit out. Because they didn't have people that thought shit that absolutely pop sound garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all up for perception. So as far as I'm concerned, let that man put him in a fucking studio, let him make some records. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let him make like a song or two, like some good singles or whatever. Release this shit and see what happened. He on a fucking television show. He got promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga just sound dumb. Dumb. Whatever. So Kat did this fire-ass tattoo on a football player in New York. And then she went and had sex with Ford. Finally. God damn it, finally. Boy, they was showing us too much. I was like, well, they about to show us the porno. They was making out on the bed and shit. I'm like, we don't need to see all that. We got it. Y'all could have just showed them from the hallway into the room. Close the door. Don't nobody need to see all that. But yeah, honestly, I would like to see all that, but just not on VH1. All right, then. That's all I'm doing. So y'all might get Love and Hip Hop later. Y'all might get it tomorrow. It was kind of boring to me anyway. But we'll talk about it. I'll see y'all later.